It's a new year, 2025, January 1st. I've been having the urge to write for a long while, and I want to encourage myself to write something every day for good practice, and to not lie to myself because I do want to do this, and I should do it. Ziggy's on my lap right now, licking my face, and Jocko came to check on me. I cleared some brush today to make way for a chicken coop, and I gathered kindling while at it. It looks a lot better. I'm excited about creating and planting in the raised beds that we've made. January 3rd. I meant to write yesterday, of course. I was wanting to while washing dishes and preparing supper. Then we watched Lord of the Rings, and I was too tired at 11 p.m. to do so. We went to Cedar Creek yesterday and found a nice haul of driftwood while combing the large rocky beach area. Ziggs and Cooney got to run around before we started collecting the wood. I've made plans to go with my parents to my papa's funeral on the 11th. He passed away in mid-December. I want to go to support my dad. My grief seems to be easing over my dad's heart surgery last May, finally. I still get random bouts of tears and thoughts of death more days than I don't, but I do believe it's getting better. It has to. I'm sitting on the porch on a windy, sunny, cold day with Ziggs on my lap, watching all the birds feed from the feeder that I filled this morning. It's nearly impossible to write, but if I don't do it as soon as I feel the need to, then I probably won't later. At least there is apricity while I'm doing so, even though the wind chimes can't keep up with the torrential wind. There's a hawk hunting in the field and the noise of the neighbors tearing down a dilapidated trailer. Now Ziggs is getting restless. January 7th. Me and Ziggs just got back from a walk. Saw Buddy laying so still I thought he was gone, but he startled up when Ziggy started barking at him. It's like Ziggs knew what I was thinking. They're calling for 5 to 8 inches of snow on Friday. January 10th. It did actually snow overnight and this morning. I woke up before daybreak and looked out the bathroom window and saw the beautiful blanket of pure white snow. It was brilliant and reflective in my blind eyes. I need to get Zee a sweater. He's 3 inches tall. I know he's cold, but he absolutely loves the snow. We just got in from a scent game. It's hard for him to find them in the snow. Usually he gets them so fast. I think it's all the white that disorients him. January 11th. It's not about writing every day. I cannot do forced writing. I can hardly do forced anything. It's about picking up the pen and paper when I feel the inspiration to do so, even if I do not feel I have anything to write. It's about listening to myself, the parts that talk to me without words. It's a movement and I must act and move with it. I want to start a YouTube, but I do not want to feel forced or for me to feel constrained to certain aspects or ideas that I limit myself to. I just really want to do something for myself and not feel selfish. I love being a wife, daughter, and dog mom. This journaling isn't about wanting to find a part of myself outside of that. It's about opening myself up and being creative in other realms beyond those wonderful things. January 14th. I daydreamed while working about creating my garden. I'm having a bit of anxiety to if it'll be ready on time. I repurposed some old rain barrels by cutting them in half. I have plans to use them to grow potatoes, of which I want in abundance, please. I had a whole video almost complete, and I began doubting myself and told myself that the things I record in my journal are too bland and dull. It's embarrassing to put this out for the world to pick apart. This being me. I've never been one for the spotlight. A wallflower at best. A hobbit, however, seems more fitting.